Oh boy! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am excited today. Let me tell you what. Now, you guys know I fell in love with the 300. This 300 right here, to be exact. Look at that beautiful thing. Looking so sexy, all cleaned up. Looking wonderful after the first ride. And it really got me thinking. I was like, man, I really want to start buying and selling stuff again off Facebook Market, but the prices are through the roof because of COVID. I went ahead and started looking around. And then I found this hunk of junk right here. Look at that thing. So this is a 92? Yeah, 92 Honda 4Trax 300 four-wheel drive. And the guy says that it just needs some TLC, baby. It needs a CDI box. And I'm assuming it needs a lot more than just a CDI box, but for $800, when these things right now are selling for $3K a pop, can't go wrong. It's a 300. They're not hard to work on. They're pretty simple. Let's go ahead, get in the truck, kick into the montage, and go pick this thing up. Hey guys, I actually hate to interrupt, but we kind of got an announcement. This video was sponsored by SKILLSHARE. Now, what is SKILLSHARE? SKILLSHARE is actually online classes for all you creative and curious people. Explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in creativity. Now, there's a ton of different courses on SKILLSHARE. There's a course for everybody. One of the ones that I really liked was actually from MKBHD. Now, he actually made a course about YouTube, and that's why I was really into it. Now, the name of that course is actually YouTube Success. It teaches you how to script, shoot, and edit. And I really like this course because of obviously what I do. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, but it is still nice to every now and then hear someone else talk about it and try to teach you about it, because it's always nice to be able to have someone open your eyes to things you didn't think about while you were doing them to begin with. Now, the guy that teaches the class is actually more in the electronic side of YouTube, but he has super cinematic shots for these little parts. So what I'm thinking is I can use his same technique of filming for filming smaller parts in the off-road industry, taking some of his skill sets he's learned from being in the electronic industry and morphing them into the off-road industry. If you're uncertain about what's next, creative challenges and productivity classes can be a great way to structure your time and set achievable goals. At a time when there's so many important conversations that are happening in our world, your voice is more essential than ever. Explore classes to unlock your creativity for social good. SKILLSHARE offers memberships of meaning, connect with the support of fellow creatives, and enter a community of encouragement, communication, and inspiration. Whether you're looking to just fend off boredom, focus on self-care through creativity, or join a similar creative community, SKILLSHARE is the place to do it. Big shout out and thank you to SKILLSHARE for sponsoring today's videos. I'll have them linked down in the description. The first 1,000 people to use my link in the description will get a free trial of SKILLSHARE premium membership. And after that, it's only around $10 a month. Big shout out, big thank you to SKILLSHARE. Go down in the description, click on the link. Guys, you won't regret it. If you're like me and you want to learn more and more and keep growing as a person, you definitely want to check out SKILLSHARE. Guys, enjoy the video. Oh boy, we have made it. The 300's about to get an ugly brother. I don't see it. Oh my God, that thing's ugly as dog shit, bro. Oh. The tank doesn't match. Oh no, there's nothing.
How's it going? How's it going, buddy?
Oh.
Pretty good.
How's it going, Braydon?
I'm Trevor.
Trevor?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Front rack is off because I'm going to show you what it needs.
Alright.
Honda graveyard here. Okay, so it needs this little piece right here. And it's the CDI box. This one's brand new.
Yep.
It needs this one when I first bought it. I didn't even ride this thing for a day and this one out, and I just bought that one.
Oh, really? Nice.
So this is why I'm selling it, so I could pay my day back for that one.
What all problems you said you had out of it?
The only thing that I had a problem with is it was idling real high. And CDI box. Like every time you crunk it up, you'd have to wiggle it.
Yep.
Oh, I got you. So it's just
you have to wiggle the plug in to get it crunk up.
Did it smoke real bad?
It smoked, but it didn't seem.
It wasn't as bad as that one.
It didn't seem like oil smoke. It seemed like running real rich smoke. Like it was white smoke, not blue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, running the big one. I do have an axle for it.
Yeah.
But it's at my buddy's house, so I have to get it to you.
Uh-huh.
And what's
That
this?
wheel bearing shot.
What this?
That wheel bearing shot.
It's got 420 shocks and a 2-inch lift.
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
These tires might be wiggling because the axle nut needs to be tightened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's all. Here, I'll go get a battery real quick. I'm pretty sure you can hear it turn over though. I took the snorkel off so I can get the front rack off.
Yeah. Oh, that thing's gone.
Yeah, that bearing that seats up right in here.
Yeah.
That's gone.
The one down there
This
seems
thing's been
good.
through hell, man. And he said the carburetor might need to be cleaned out.
Yeah, the carburetor does need to be cleaned out.
When you rode it, you said it didn't smoke too awfully bad?
Nah. I'm just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Oh my god.
Are you for sure?
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Dude,
Like,
this thing's a pile.
Are you
$400
sure?
though?
Are you
It's got the Rancher front shocks. We can always put those on the other one.
yeah.
Yeah, here you go, boss man. 4 bills.
Project. Dude.
What are you doing? Why did we just buy that?
Do you want to take it back?
It's too late now. What's done is done. You know, we all make bad decisions every now and then, Miller. Nobody's perfect, okay? Alright.
Oh. oh. I'll carry that.
We'll leave that one. Here.
Yeah. We want it, but we'll just. I'll just grab this. You ain't got a front.
This thing ain't got brakes.
Yeah, you're good though. Go real little right.
I can't wait to see what Christian thinks about it.
You're joking.
Pull that snorkel off. Pull the snorkel, yeah, snorkel. Ray, what are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing?
I've never been somewhere to buy something and then like somewhat like want to back out, but bro, I seen this thing and I started looking at all the bad bearings and bad seals. I was like, I'm gonna give them $200 for this. Well, then I was thinking, well, it's got the 420 shock, it's got the 2-inch lifts for it. If I took those 420 shocks off, put those 420 shocks on the red one we got, the red 300, it's gonna be a parts bike, okay? We're gonna try to get it going, but I got it for $400. All right, it's not like crazy bad. There's a ton of cleaning that has to be done, and we're gonna need a bigger pressure washer, baby. I mean, this thing's got some work that needs to be done. It sounds like this thing has been through hell and back. You said the previous owner put it on 31s. We didn't do a whole lot of filming while we were there because when I seen it, I thought we weren't leaving with it. But he was asking 800, picked it up for 400. I don't usually try to chew people down, but I didn't want it.
It's bad.
It's bad. We'll go over this thing with you guys when we get back to the house. Well, we made it home. The sun's going down and I want to say the work's about to begin, but I don't know, dude. This thing was clean in the pictures. I don't know what happened. It's got no oil in it. Bearings everywhere, gotta be replaced. Seals for sure gotta be replaced. I mean, I looked this thing over so closely while I was there, and it was just one thing after another. Everything I could find was broke. He had it up for 800. There's no way on God's green earth was anyone giving 8 green $100 bills to this man for this 4-wheeler. I offered him 3 the first time. I went back and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna tell him, offer it one more time and then I'm gonna leave. But I couldn't figure out if I offered 300 or 400, and I hate lowballing, but the low quality machine, I mean, oh, did it just break?
Oh.
It felt like it broke. It needs a lot of work. I'm gonna go ahead and put the car back on, get it ready to be washed tomorrow, because the first big thing we're gonna do is definitely fully detail this motor, this bike, everything it's got, make it look as minty as possible so we have some hope while we're working on it, trying to get it run. I love buying stuff off Facebook and market, but always ask for fresh pictures before you go look at it. I noobed out and just said it's sold, because sometimes you gotta bite before anyone else does, and sometimes you'll end up like this.
Look how dirty this motor. I think we can get the this frame kind of clean.
It's gonna be amazing what we can do to it. A lot of you guys don't realize, just look around, look at all these machines. They're not 100% right now, but we keep our stuff spotless all the time. All these toys get ridden daily. We film every day on these toys, and they get washed immediately, fully detailed immediately after. We keep stuff clean. We got a whole system down. So you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for that, because you think your foiler's a piece of shit. Wait till you see what we do with this one. It's gonna look minty by the time we get done with it. It's gonna look 100 times better than what it does now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go inside, order some parts. Yeah, enjoy us detailing it. We're gonna teach you guys the way.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out here and it's time to start on this pile of crap. Now, if we're starting with something this bad and in this bad a shape, it's gonna take a little bit of elbow grease, as always, but once you really like start maintaining a four-wheeler, there's not a whole lot of elbow grease. It's more so just hand wash and repeat. But this is gonna take a little extra requirements, to say the least. First things first, we need to get rid of the trash. What is this? The gas tank's getting trashed. No one wants a plastic gas tank. This has gotta go. Whoever snorkeled this thing. What else needs to go? This rope on the back.
It's probably what's keeping, you know, the back rack's probably gonna fall off.
Yeah,
this,
right? Just in case the back rack falls off, they don't lose it. See if I can untie this real quick. Yeah, that's their tow rope.
Yeah.
Cut that off.
Oh my God, it would have broken in 5 pulls.
Yeah, right? Obviously, this thing's a piece of crap and it needs a lot of work, but we're gonna do it. We got it kinda watertight right now. Not worried about getting water anywhere where we shouldn't. For cleaning chemicals, engine degreaser is gonna be huge to start because there's grease and oils and junk everywhere. Red Hot Chrome Wheel Cleaner, it works great on motors. It brings back, it kind of eats the finish off, but it brings back the shine, and that's what we're looking for. We got a crap load of brushes because we're gonna have to get the scrubbing, microfibers, drying towel, foam gun, soap, and SC1. That is what we're working with today. And of course, you gotta have the pressure washer. So let's go ahead, get a final look. Look at how dirty this thing is. Check it out. Let's go ahead, first things first, take the pressure washer. We gotta wash it as good as we can, hit it with a foam cannon, soap it down as good as we can, and then we're gonna go straight to the engine degreaser before we do anything else. Pre-soaking the whole bike before you start washing is key to make the mud come off easier. So we just did the pre-soak, the pressure wash, the soap cannon, and the scrub down. And it's looking pretty minty already. It's already a big upgrade, already looking good. The blue's coming back, but this motor, I mean, it improved so freaking much, but it's still just so nasty. So what I did, went ahead and got some engine degreaser, any kind of engine degreaser, really to get all that heavy grease off. And we gotta dry the motor first. So what we're gonna do is spray this on. Hopefully it'll get off any grease and any kind of junk on there. Hopefully it works good, but I know I'm excited to show you guys what happens when you put this stuff on it. Now we do use this on all our diffs, the motors. We use it all the time on our four-wheelers and side-by-sides, but you kind of got to be careful. Don't want to overdo it with this stuff. I feel like it eats the finish off, and honestly, it just, I'm not a big fan of a ton of chemicals, but we do use this stuff at least once a month on every machine to keep that motor bright. So we're gonna go ahead, hand dry the motor, and see what this engine degreaser does. Foiler's somewhat dry. I'm gonna go ahead and start spraying some degreaser on here and letting it soak. I've never used this stuff before. The whole thing is degreased. And when I say the whole thing, I mean the whole thing, because this thing's a greasy girl. But we're almost out of degreaser. We're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes and then I guess pressure wash it off. It's been 15 minutes, time to wash it off. Well boys, she's washed off. Next step is the chrome wheel cleaner. We're gonna go ahead. Does this stuff have to be sprayed on dry? Christian knows more than me.
I think so. Usually I spray it on dry.
Did anyone read?
You don't have to. You're good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
So next thing is the chrome wheel cleaner. We're just gonna spray this on wet. Shouldn't be an issue. Your motor, your diffs, everything. We just cover everything up. You're supposed to spray this off in like 15 seconds. We usually wait like 45 seconds to a minute and a half. So this stuff is gonna change the game. We're gonna do this side of the motor and then show you the other side afterwards. So you got a before and after. All right, so we've had it soaking. We actually got some brushes out, brushed it real quick. It's only been on there for like a minute. Spray it off. Yep. That still kind of looks like dog shit. I don't know, because it looks like it's taking this powder coat off, this old powder coat.
Yeah.
That's what's coming off. That's why it looks so spotchy.
Let's look at the other side.
Let's look at the other side. Oh yeah, mate.
I mean, it's already coming off on this side regardless.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I just say we go ahead and take the rest of the powder coat off of the.
Might as well.
I mean, that still looks better even with half the powder coat gone.
Yeah. I mean,
watch what it does to the diff. Look at the diff right here. We're going back for the same shot.
Okay.
And bam. Yeah, I think all these aluminum parts have a little bit of powder coat on them, because that stuff's it works so amazing on like the Outlander, the X3, basically all the Can-Ams and the radiators. Oh my gosh, so good. But yeah, there's definitely like a thin powder coat layer on these.
I mean, it looks better. It looks good though.
It'd look better if we took it all, the powder coat off, but
yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of work.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. Well, this thing's looking a hell of a lot better than what it did.
Sheesh.
Coming out kind of minty, bro.
Yeah.
Coming out a little minty fresh. Look at this side. This side did pretty good.
Oh dang, that thing looks way better.
Oh yeah. Now we still gotta wash the front plastic and the bumpers and crap, but we're just gonna do that off camera. We're gonna go ahead and knock that out, get this thing somewhat put back together, and show you guys the final product. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, the golden turd is actually kind of coming together. Check it out. It's all SC1 up, all polished and shined up the best of our abilities. I mean, we don't know if we're gonna be able to get this thing to run yet. I've already ordered $700 in parts. Between all the bushings, axle, CDI box, everything else under the sun, I'm starting to realize at best I could make $1,000 off this thing, or we could fix it up and abuse the hell out of it. So that's probably what we're gonna do. I think it'll be a lot more fun abusing it. The next video of this bike, you guys are gonna see us building it. And obviously, this thing's probably gonna forever be a turd, but I did order a new gas tank. That was one of the things. I hate this red gas tank. I already ordered a metal original gas tank and gas cap for it. We're gonna have to spray paint it blue. Hopefully we get the colors matched right. I don't know. Probably not gonna color code to this because you know, it's 20 years old. I'm not saying these don't have a color code. I'm saying these aren't the same color anymore. There's a lot of things. Obviously there's between all the bearings and bushings and rusted, broken off bolts and crap. I mean, if we can bring this thing back from the dead and make it a good rideable 300, I mean, it's just a 300. And that was my whole idea of going in this. It's just a 300. How hard could it be? How bad could the work be? How bad could it be to work on this? And then I realized that they're rust buckets and there's bolts broken off everywhere. So that's gonna make everything go 100 times slower. We actually got the frame super clean. We pressure washed it off. You guys seen the whole process. It just came out beautiful. All the black's still there. The powder coat's not chipping. The motor came out decent. The diffs came out, they came out all right. The diffs probably did come out better than the motor. The motor didn't come out exactly how I wanted it to, but at the end of the day, this thing's a 92. Christian, how old is that?
I failed math class.
Go ahead.
21 plus 8 is 29.
29 years old.
29, almost 30 years old. We're gonna bring it back from the dead, baby. It's gonna be a full-blown ripper.
Maybe don't do that. It's gonna fall apart.
Probably fall apart. You know, we might just have it looking like this bad mamma jamma right here by the time we're done with it. Hopefully.
I don't know about that.
It's kind of funny when we were going to pick this thing up. We're like, we came in the garage. We're like, you're getting an ugly stepbrother.
Ugly step, bro.
Look at it.
Yeah, it's cute.
So before we close off this video, I got one request from you guys. Not only to hit the thumbs up button, but also what should we name it? The blue turd, gold turd, the diamond in the rough, step bro. I mean, put it down in the comments. Put your name, and whoever has the most like comments on your name, we'll name it. As long as it's nothing too vulgar. Guys, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Fuck.
It's not done yet.
No.
You should have.
It's been 15.
30 seconds.
No, stop. I don't.